Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Roshai, Bashem, Kakudash, the ones, the elders, and the apostles, and the doing well. Salutation to Yaki and pushing and shooting sincerity to the four corners of the earth. The brother Howard from the GMS with the Bible Camp. Back on our lesson to the Spirit of Power, Bashem, Roshai. And this lesson is really a testimony, a response from, Big Brother and God, our elder, in Trinidad camp here in GMS Trinidad, GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp Trinidad here, and his sister in foreign, which is Babylon, America, she get a vision, well, it's a dream, and 2 years apart, she and I'm getting the same dream, and it continue this year. The dream she had 2 years back. I know the big brother told her also do a voice note on it, do a small voice note where brothers could hear that what she dreamt or she visioned, and it was Yapa. It was really Yapa. So this is the brother channel here. The God bull for the truth, as I see, and it had one problem in the video where the voice note, it was an audio problem, so one technical difficulty. So the brother had to repost back the video and get the audio fixed, in the lesson pertaining to the testimony which she gave. So I'm gonna go now on and see if I get I'm gonna play the voice note here.
Greetings and
and play the voice note here, so you will hear, into the she vision. So I'll play it and then I'll bring on to precept through the Spirit for you.
greetings and salutation to everyone that is going to listen to my vision. Today is Monday, the 26th, 2024, 4:57 p.m. So last year, I had a vision, and in this vision, I'm seeing ships all over the sky. Spaceships, and they're not from this earth. They all connected, powering up each other, and they were above the clouds. And the clouds, like it was a kind of hiding them, so to speak. So, but I'm looking at through the clouds, and I could see the amount of ships. There were so many ships. And they all connected, they all powered up. And I remember saying, oh my God, is anybody seeing this, what I'm seeing in my vision? And I remember seeing my brother Gavin. He came and he's taking pictures. I said, what are you doing? He said, this is amazing. I had to take pictures of this. I said, well, I said, you seen this too? I said, yeah, I've seen it. So I'm looking, in the dream, and there's so many. But anyway, that dream came, that dream came, and it ended. And then fast forward to 2 days ago, 2024 of this year, I had another vision of the same ships above the clouds, covered by the clouds, and so many ships in the sky. And I'm looking at this thing, and again I ask a question. I say, is anybody seen the amount of ships in the sky? I was blown away and amazed. And I'm looking at the ships, but then I walk in the vision. I remember walking to where there was a crowd this time, and the crowd were looking at something, and there were a lot of police and military guys around with a jeep and guns, and I mean there were so many. And I remember everybody was looking at one particular site. There was this tall being walking, very tall, huge, long arms. It had the look of a human, but taller, really tall, and huge head, and the arms, the hands were long. I remember when it passed in front of me, I grabbed a hold of the hands, of the hand actually, not because it's one hand I held, of the being that was passing, and somebody else in the crowd grabbed a hold of the other hand. And when I look at the hand wasn't looking like a human hand. It looked like talons of eagle talons. You know, long, like claw-like nails, and the fingers were long, like just, you know, the best description is like a eagle, like a bird, like, you know, one of those big giant bird, like an eagle. And I remember it stopped, it looked at me, and then I released the hand, the other person released the hand too, and then there were military guys around it. And then the being looked at the military guys and asked, did you are you telling these people what are coming? Do you tell them what is to come, what is coming? What is coming? That's what did you tell them what is coming? And, you know, I can't remember clearly what the response of the military guy was, but I think he mentioned something like, yes, we are on it, we're working on it, you know, and yeah, and with that, I got up out of the dream because I was like, what is coming, you know, what is already here, you know? So, like, I know that people are feeling a change in the time, a shift, and they're ignoring it. And because we're all caught up in this hamster wheel of life, we're living in every day, we're doing the same thing, but there is a shift. There is a shift, and the time is changing. The music is vulgar. The people are vulgar. Good has now become bad. Bad is now good. And everybody endorsing it like it's a normal thing. And, you know, something is happening. There's a change, and we're all oblivious of it. And some of us don't want to accept the change. Some of us don't want to accept that there's something coming, that God is coming back. That is the change. God is coming. And he's, you know, and he has his angel, and they are here. So, you know, when I shared this with my brother, who is a Hebrew Israelite, he told me to send him the voice clip because this is a serious, you know, vision, and it came in twos. You know, it was last year, and then it followed up again this year, and you know, he said this is something I should share. And I know there are other people, I'm sure, out there who are getting sightings and who are having visions. And, you know, I was feeling like kind of like shy sharing this, but, you know, I just want to say that it's okay to come out and, you know, share your testimony, give your testimony. If you're having dreams and visions, like twice, 3 times about the same thing that's coming, share it. Don't be afraid to share it, you know, and, yeah, just stay prayed up, stay faithful, and, you know that God is coming. And we have to be prepared. So that's my vision I wanted to share. Thank you, those of you who listen. Greetings and salutation to everyone.
Sounds like this precept here. In the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28, it says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids, and in their days I will pour out my spirit. So as you know, you listen to the voice note where she was seeing, you know, these chariots, you know, showing yourself, revealing yourself, you know, and she went on into, you know, these you know, these beings looking like eagles, and you know, and we know how the Lord, you know, have you know, his angels to show themselves as, you know, different looking beings where you haven't seen in your life before. But she was saying, you know, that they was telling the military that if you tell the people, if you give people a warning. So going back into, you know, NASA, and then go back into all these elites, they know well what coming. They know well the Lord is coming to visit the earth which he have made. They know well that it's going to be an earth invasion where Yahweh Hashem and Shai is going to come and subdue this wicked world. We're run by the wicked. You know, because the earth is the fullness thereof, but the people, you know, in it, you know, which is, we know is Esau Edom, the son of the devil. He is the one who making people mourn. because he in authority. So he does in every manner, that's portraying wickedness, that's portraying I should say evil for good and good for evil. So as we see the time we're living in is a serious time. As it say here in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7, and it read it say, and behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. So so the Lord coming, with his chariot, the Lord coming in glory when they go into the book of the same Revelation, it's like the verse 6. This is the book of Revelation 6 and verse 2. It say, and I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sitteth on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come." So going back into the verse 2. So I'll go back into the verse 2. He say, I saw, and behold, a white horse, which means Yahushai, that Yahushai coming in glory. We know white means pure. To come, to come in that pureness of righteousness. The pureness of mind, of heart. As the people say heart, but we know that go back to your mind. Yahweh Hashem Shai, coming back, in pure righteousness, to come and subdue the wicked, and lay righteousness upon the feet of the earth with his men, which is elect. So we know that the Lord is coming, and as you say, when he come this time, we gonna meet him as man. We're gonna meet Yahushua in his true form, and same as the elect, they're gonna be changed into their form where they was since the formation of the earth, being the Elohaims. They're gonna be in their right form, in their right state, the highest state. Because right now we get language, and the base of a man is over us, and as the Lord set it so. But if you understand that they come against, touch, they come against the Lord people, they touch the apples of the Lord eye, they prosecute the prophets, throughout all the generations, till even this very day they come to attack the men of the Lord. When they come down with great wrath, when they have a short time, they're going to be targeting the men of the Lord and putting, brothers to death, being matters to the Lord. But we know, all is a part of the testimony, all is a part of the truth. I'm going to stand stiff for the testimony of our Hashem shall present in our body as a living sacrifice, being matters in the precious in the sight of the Lord. So all this will going to be leading up to the coming of the Lord. When they come and start to attack the men of the Lord, then we're going to be seeing all these chariots, showing yourself. And going to one of my dreams before I came into the shoot, I also get 3 chariot dreams. But I'm going to bring on one, because I don't want to bring the video too lengthy. I want to bring on some more precepts. When I was at a concentration camp, but right in the village, it was at the school, the primary school, and everybody was, everybody was like, squeezing up in one classroom, and the whole classroom full of people, and like everybody wasn't like in fear, because it was harsh judgment was given out by the enemy. So all who taking the MOTV, there was being a threat towards the state. So everybody was getting lined up one by one. I see people shitting up on themselves and shitting in a corner, you could see. And everybody in that time ain't had nobody prideful, everybody just frightened for the life, and within that I was sitting down, I had my brother next to me, my blood brother, Sean. I had my next cousin, Junior. He was right next to me, and I was speaking to them. I was like, the Lord coming, because I feel like, my spirit like the Lord ready to come. The Lord gonna bust the clouds. So I was feeling like the presence of the Lord. I was getting like I was get the see the movie Spider-Man's get his senses, like I was getting that sense like the Lord ready to visit the earth, coming to subdue, because at that time it looked like a lot of brothers don't get put to that already. And it was like war on the earth, and the whole sky was full of smoke, like clouds, thick clouds. And within that now, it had an earthquake, like the place had a shake. So everybody started run like they go in here, why I like going mad. So I tried to run to tell my brother, don't run, I see the Lord coming, don't run, I see the Lord will come in. So when I run out and I reach on the corridor and I watch up in the sky, I pause and I look up and I see like, the whole sky with thick clouds, and then I see the Lord, open up the firmament, and you're seeing chariots with different shapes, different sizes, by the thousands and hundreds of thousands. And it's at a fire hydrant where my brother slide down, and he said I run. And when I slide down to us, I run behind him, and I'm like, no, don't run, that's the Lord, don't run. And when I realized in the dream that I running behind him, and I'm seeking out my salvation to get delivered up, because he's not coming to deliver his people before he destroy the place, as we know in the book of Revelation 18. It say, come out of my people. So when I said I run now, I realized that why I doing, and I stopped and I turned my back, and I started to look towards the west. I started to look at the west, and at the west I see like chariots, like I see a seafront, like when I go by the seaside, and I seen afar like other countries, and around the whole world, like I seen a whole flat, and I seen like people getting delivered. I seen chariot beaming up, and I seen people getting take up, and I said I feel sad, like Lord, and I been coming in truth yet, and I was like, Lord, way, like I not gonna get picked. How come I ain't get delivered yet? How come I ain't get take up yet? How I ain't get beam up yet? And I was started getting emotional, and I bowed my head, and I was walking like in green pastures, like the grass green and flourishing, and as I was walking, and I was real sad and depressed. And then 5 chariots came down, like 5 angels it looked like, but to me like chariots, because it was like glowing balls. And I just, say something. And when I say it, is when I was like going up to line up. No, I was walking going to a mountain, and behind the mountain was a flat sea glass, and everybody walking going into the mountain. And I was lined up, and while walking, it was a Drake, a confusion of face, and had another Jake who was one of my father, or my uncle, my brother, no, it's like my cousin father. They was playing guitar strings, playing instrumental with guitar strings, and it's like, hey, you get chosen, and you get picked, and I was like, yeah, and I stand up and talk to them for some seconds, and then I line up and I continue, and everything was done decently and in order. Everybody wasn't pushing to rushing, everybody was just harmonizing and listening to the guitar string and going into the mountains. So that was what I'm a dream, So listening to this dream, this is started to bring out, hey, is that Idiapa? Because when we angel come and learn the souls know, hey, are the one people, and we know, we being the mouthpiece of the Lord, the angels of the Lord also send forth, in this time and age, prophesying, giving warning, as the Lord is always sending prophet for first before he destroy the place, to give them warning, as we know Noah in Jeremiah days, in Jonah days, the Lord always giving warning, but hey, we knowing that at the time we live in that they choose darkness rather than light, they ain't gonna turn to repent and seek Yahweh Hashem Shai, the one and true only power. So we knowing that white horse, Yahweh Shai coming, in glory, the as they say, the so-called white man, he calling himself white, and calling himself pure, which we know he's just a redneck base man. The true pure one upon the face of the earth is, Yahweh Bashim Shai and his saints, his elect. So the wanted gonna be pure, because at that time they don't say you're gonna try us as how gold is tried. So we perfecting us in that time, and when we get an extraterrestrial body, we're gonna be pure in spirit, pure in the power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, when we have in that immortality, So going on into this precept here, we're seeing that the Lord up in how much chariots the Lord is have up in the heavens, ready to as I see what happened I think it's in China or Japan, when I see the fleets and chariots, hey, that is joke yet. I even even could 1% of the Lord chariots, because hey, the Lord, have many mansions. So just imagine up in the whole universe, how much chariots flying up in the firmament, up in space. You understand? So going to the book of Psalm chapter 68, verse 17, it says, the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. So all of these chariots is in the holy place. So when they come down to bring the earth in righteousness, in that spirit of being holy also, because we will be ruled when we come and subdue these other nations. The whole earth gonna be holy. We gonna be, in one order, separate from that wickedness where Eden was portraying, and that gonna get done away with. So everybody gonna be in one mind, talking about the Israelites. Everybody gonna be in one mind, following after the covenant, following after the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, which they're going to be the new covenant written in our inward part. So we'll be walking in righteousness. We're going to be programming in righteousness. It doesn't know what it will be going off. And all the other nations are going to be coming and learning of our ways, as the scriptures say here in the book of Micah, I think chapter 4 or 5, let me see if I get there. Yeah, I can. It's in the last days, chapter Micah chapter 4, verse 1 is saying, in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of Yahweh shall be established. So that's going back into the governmental structure, the 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe. It's in the top of the mountain, and we know mountain represent power, rulership. We're gonna be in rulership. We're gonna be as when they go into the book of Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8, they talk about wisdom was given unto the nobles. So we being the princes, or Yasharala, the prince of 11 power, at that time in, the elect. So it go on to say in verse 1, it say, and it shall be established above the hills, and power and Salakia upon the hills, and people shall flow unto it. So we know it say in the book of Isaiah 60 and verse, I think it's 11 or 10 going down. From 10 going down, it say that our gates will be open continually to bring the forces of the Gentiles. So they're going to be bringing all the tributes, all the all the riches of the land where they actually stay in. If it's the planting pineapples, they're planting watermelons, they're doing whatever they're doing, to contribute towards, like how it is with tradings, like who have sugar cane in Trinidad, who are oil, and so in the kingdom of heaven gonna be like that. They will be bringing all, the nice fruits, and they'll be bringing also the daughters, for the men of the Lord. So does it show you that, hey, everything gonna be in order, because the judges, the true judges, which we know, the saints, will judge the earth, which is the elect. He's the ones who hold the highways and byways and crying all out, spaying on, showing our people their sins, and their transgressions, and asking them to repent. But we know in the Lord our remnant, He preserved that they're gonna repent, but the rest they blind. So these chariots were gonna come, they're gonna come to destroy, as the book of Isaiah. This is why the precept readers always bring out when it comes into chariots, and the people are gonna be like, to them it's like a broken record. But hey, we doing this until the day of the Lord come, the day of the Lord return. Book of Isaiah chapter 66 to 15, and say for Slack, from 15 and 16 and 15, say, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So understand, it will come with flames of fire, and this is the curses we're going to come upon the face of the earth. If I get that precept, man. So this book of Zechariah chapter 5 verse 3, and I'll close with this precept here. It say, and then Salakia then said he unto me, this is the curses that goeth forth above the face of the whole world, Salakia, the whole earth. Yeah, we'll take one time, Salakia, about that. Zechariah chapter 5 verse 3, it said, Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth above, no, over, goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. Which we know Esau is one of the ultimate robber, ultimate thief, Salakia, the ultimate, evil one upon the face of the earth, who, as the scriptures say, if great plunderers come, will still leave back. But Esau, he going everything. He will leave back, the root. So they go be back, shoot back up and spring. He destroy everything, the cancer, the earth, will get deleted, after thousands, will get that Esau will get deleted, erase Esau from history. That's the end of him. So it say, and shall be cut off as on the side according to it, and and going back into the third part of men, coming to destroy the third part of men. It say, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. So hey, when the chariots come, they ain't coming they coming to deliver the men of the Lord, and when the Lord, put them in attack mode, hey, zapping gonna be taking place. A lot of zapping, a lot of chariots, the beams of the Lord gonna be, destroying Babylon, and all these nuclear weapons. All this is the Lord army. All this is the Lord arsenal. Who the Lord gonna come and bring for to destroy Babylon, because the Lord say coming with vengeance. To destroy all these Amalekites, all these, these so-called Jews, which we know are fakes, are scumbags, they are fraud. They are the imitation, trying to be the original. They are the rats upon the face of the earth. The subtle beast, that serpent, that old serpent. So hey, this was a quick one, a quick response, on the sister testimony which she said on the voice note. To know that hey, the Lord is right to visit the earth which He have made. As the scripture says in the book of the book of 2 Corinthians 9, measure without the time diligently in itself. When you see part of the science pass, just know that the Lord Yahweh is to visit the earth which He have made. So hey, so as we know, we have to be up, watching, praying as men of the Lord. Hey, as we see what going on, with these men who catching themselves on fire and saying free Middle East and all these stuff, all these things is heading, Esau, all the show Esau queendom is crumbling. And I see one of the sons of the devil, perish, one of the Rothschilds perish, so all their head leaders, for the NWO is perishing. So when they watch it, all the weak ones now gonna be running, so that they will never fulfill their agenda. They will about to fill the belly, and then the Lord will rain destruction upon them, as the book of Isaiah 24 and 1 going on. You're gonna leave the earth empty. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, the ones to the elders and the apostles of greatness to know you well. Salvation to the action pushing the truth into the section of the four corners of the earth, to the few aquas listening and the obedient to the husband. Brother Howard here again, and subscribe to the brother. I'll put his channel in the description box. The God board for the truth too. So subscribe, very edifying, Allah. So with that, say shalom, shalom, shalom.